My name is DC. I'll be giving you match analysis for Halifax Wanderers versus Forge FC. Alright, so let us get into this one. Okay, so here we start with the attacking phase. Sorry about that. Alright, so here we start with the attacking phase as the ball is played in. Now, as you can see, he makes a curved run to avoid getting caught offside. Let me just repeat that so you can see it again. Here. Oh, sorry, he runs straight actually. Anyway, the ball is played in behind. And then he puts it across. But now here, as he puts in that, I meant he ran straight in, make a curved run. So here, as he puts in the ball, he kicks the defender here. This defender does well to clear it out. But then what happens next here is very, very shocking actually. Very surprising. Alright, as I play this, he does not go for the ball. He just leaves the ball here. He kicked it out because look at where he is. He's outside. He actually could. The man who put in the attempted cross is here, because if this player here specifically made the run, he could have cleared this ball or taken control of it. Even him, he could have made an attempt to get the ball here, but none of them tried to get it. It's left outside. And now just imagine he is actually not on the pitch. He's on the pitch, and yet he manages to get the ball back. Let me play that action here. Oh, sorry, here. Look at that. Oh, sorry, not that. What? Matter of fact, this just makes it worse because I am doing this first time, so forgive me if I seem surprised at certain actions. So no, as in this just shows lack of awareness, because let's just play that here. Because look at this. Look at where this man is. He was here, running for the ball. He was literally here. He could have run. All the two players in orange are the ones nearest to the ball. These two here, they are nearest to the ball. Yet the person that comes to get the ball is this man over here. That just shows like, wow. This shows a lack of awareness from the players in orange, but this shows a level of commitment from the player here in the white and blue kit. Let's let this go on. He manages to run for the ball. Even the other player that was near, he gets it, he fight. This is what we call fighting for the ball. He manages to fight for the ball, and now look at that. Now, before I even replay that, here you have 1, 2, 3. There are about 3 people in this specific area of the pitch, and yet they were not able to block off that tap-in. And then you have about 4 players here that were trying to fight for one ball from 2 individuals. This is just surprising because they do have the numbers in the box, but they did not know how to utilize them and ended up conceding a goal. So this just shows that if you do not chase after any ball, when you clear it, if you get it out of the box, if you have a chance to kick it out further, do it. Do not leave anything to chance, but it was good fighting spirit from the blue and white team. Very good commitment for fighting to the ball. And then now, after conceding, look at the players in orange. Look at how they walk away. It's everyone is looking at each other because this is very worrying. Yes, at this point, I do expect people to be upset, like shouting at each other, because it shows people are taking responsibility for their actions, but there seems to be none of that. And I don't know, maybe this is just a demoralizer for this specific team. But otherwise, great goal from I think this is Halifax. Yes, this is Halifax. Alright, so let me just get to the next goal because I've analyzed this way too much. Okay. Matter of fact, let me just take it back a bit. Alright. Okay, as this ball is played in here. Okay, great strength from the Halifax player to hold it up while his teammate makes another run for him to receive the ball. Alright, he runs forward. Now what I want to make major notice of is of this gap. No, I haven't drawn that very well. I think this might do better. This specific gap they've left, Not that it's dangerous or anything, but usually is that what happens, you'll find that there'll be just a random player that will come that's not on the screen or camera and take advantage of this space. And they'll end up, making a chance or something. But let's just let this play through once more. Here, the Halifax Wanderer player does well. Make sure that he does not get beat with the ball. Holds it up pretty well. Alright, now this is the danger right here. This is the danger. Let me go back. See, he was fighting for the ball, right? So now, let me use this. Everyone was running towards their goal. Everyone was running towards the goal. Remember that gap I showed and all those players that were in that specific area? All of them were running to the box. At least he's marking someone. He's the only one out of all these players that are actually doing something. He could have actually come in to help his teammate right here to make sure that that ball either goes in for a throw-in or they retain possession. But I do not know exactly what he's doing or what he is covering, so he should have helped out his teammate. Even this guy over here, he's still looking, because there's actually a man behind him, but he just doesn't notice. All of them have taken so much attention. This man have put so much attention to the man on the ball, they're not concerned about what's happening around them. Let's let this play even more. Alright, the Halifax Wanderer player passes it. Now look at that. He took about 3 touches and he was not challenged. Okay, this is something a wise man told me. Space and time are 2 very dangerous things. So he had time to take about 3 touches, turn around, and yet there's no one. He could have I know he may have not blocked the ball, but just to set him off. Matter of fact, he could have even come in, because he's not really marking anyone. I mean, there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in the box. Majority are not doing anything, but this is the real danger. Because once that cross comes in, anything can happen. Alright, so let's just, let me play this. As the ball comes in, so now this is the danger. Give a player time, and if that player is of quality, they will make something good happen. So here, as you can see, he beats his man to the ball for the header. He should have done better. I don't think he even jumped with the player to block the ball. He didn't even jump. So just from a cross that was made over here, this just shows how dangerous space is. Very, very dangerous. And this is a very good header, by the way. A very, very good header. Wonderful header, wonderful goal. Once again, no one is... I know that it may not seem really patriotic or maybe really fair if players start shouting at each other for making a mistake, but at that level, you're supposed to do it because it keeps your players sharp. At least blame, not really blame, but at least put attention to someone not doing their job or not marking properly. It wakes them up, because here, everyone seems demoralized and not angry that they have conceded a goal. So I don't know. I don't know. They should be sticking up for each other, shouting at one another. There should be someone motivating their teammates to just do better. Otherwise, let me get to the last and final goal of this specific match. Alright, so a ball is played here into space. And okay, that was a bad touch, very bad touch. Alright, so you have about 4 players in this specific area. I don't know if they're trying to press the ball or this is the team shape, but I do feel that something's wrong, because it was way too easy for this man to pull out a pass to take it in here. There should have been more. This man should have put more pressure here. Alright, let me just remove that. Let's play it a bit more. He receives the ball. Alright, the player here, he puts pressure on the Halifax Wanderers player. He does well here. Yes, the pass is made, but at least it shows him putting some amount of effort. As the Halifax Wanderer player pushes on, here the player in orange takes possession of the ball. He takes possession, so do you know what he could have done? He could have played it to his teammate here, and then he could have gone to the other side or just taken a few steps back to create an angle for a pass. Or do you know what he could have done? He could have taken it. He could have taken the ball, probably passed it or run towards his keeper with it, just to keep possession of the ball. But you know what he does? I don't know if this is a bad first touch or a sloppy pass to his teammate, and then he ends up gifting the ball to his opponents. Alright, and remember when I was talking about space, like specifically spaces such as this that are left unmarked. And yes, I know there is a man here, but he's not looking. He's not looked to his left. I don't know if it's his left or right or just behind him to notice a player running in behind his team. So he is tracking back, but he's not following anyone. He's just running back to his goal for the sake of it. And then now this player notices this specific gap that this team has left, and he exploits it very, very well. Let's just let that play through. You see, as I said, that other player in orange was not marking this man here. He was not marking him. He was just running back to his goal. He tries to overcompensate by making a slight tackle, but the Halifax Wanderers player sent him to the shops. Sent him to go and buy a sweet, and scores a lovely, lovely goal. And once again, let me take this back a bit once again. No one is trying to rally any of their teammates. All of them just look demoralized, upset. No one wants to take blame. No one wants to point out blame. I don't know. They could have done better to play as a team, make sure that they don't concede more. At least try to encourage each other. But otherwise, this was my natural analysis of Halifax Wanderers versus Forge, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.